Have you ever wondered what airlines operate the Boeing 747? Have you ever wondered about all the variants, liveries, and different combinations? Have you ever wondered what the Boeing 747 is all about? Join me as we attend Tom Livesey's slideshow presentation of the Boeing 747 during Airliners International 2024. It's time to see what the Boeing 747 is all about, and I hope all of you are excited for this. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Alrighty everybody, so welcome to the Boeing 747 slide presentation from AI 2024. I hope all of you are excited for this today as we dive into all these really cool slides that Tom Livesey took. He's a fantastic guy, a board member of World Airlines Historical Society, and today we're going to get to take a look at all of his amazing captures. So without any further delay, let's just go ahead and get started. So once again, we're going to see a bunch of really cool combinations, liveries, and just all of what you wouldn't have expected to see because, not all this is, firsthand on the internet, kind of have to dig to find it. So it's going to be awesome. Check this out, and I hope all of you are excited for this. So let's just go ahead and get started. Starting right here with this Eastern Boeing 747, a really nice looking aircraft right here. I'll let you identify the air variants just for fun, but anyway, it looks real nice. You can also see the Pan American hangar in the back there, so that's really cool. Not sure if that's Miami or where it is, but certainly looking very nice. Here we have a Condor Boeing 747. This is a spectacular capture right here in one of their original liveries. It looks really nice and definitely really cool to identify the unique aspect of it. So definitely absolutely awesome to see that. And here is a Stars and Bars United Boeing 747. Really great looking aircraft right here. I think they did a really good job implementing the Stars and Bars livery onto this aircraft. And it's also crazy to think how many different liveries made it onto United Boeing 747s. The co-merger, of course, being the last one, but the Stars and Bars, I think, was the first. So really great to see that right there. Really great shot. Here's the Flying Tigers Boeing 747. This one looks really cool. You got the SW on the tail as well. So more nice lighting and certainly looks really nice right there. So happy to capture that. And here we have a Swiss Air Boeing 747 landing. This is a really cool one, and it's really awesome to see the vantage point, the light, and all of the variables coming together for a really unique capture. So that's definitely wonderful to see. Here's the Northwest Orient Boeing 747. This is a really cool shot at Boston. You can also note that there is a PBA DC-3 in the foreground. So definitely a very unique shot for all the various factors here. Very nice. We have a Lufthansa Boeing 747 Classic right here as well. This is with their original livery. Obviously, it's slowly but surely been enhanced, but it certainly looks nice in this connotation. So very nice to see that right there. We also have this Airlines Argentina's Boeing 747. Very cool capture here. It looks quite nice. So also, it was much more tricky to take pictures during this time, by the way. You had the hope that it was going to come out nice. So very cool to see how many of these shots are coming out just right, especially the ones that are in the air. Here we have American International Airways, obviously this Kalitta Hybrid 747. It's a really cool shot here on the ramp. There's also a Ron Allen Delta 76 in the background too. So this is definitely another nice one to note. We have this ANA Pokemon, I think, 747. Very cool. Sorry, this is South African Airways. I didn't even know they had a livery like this. I'm sorry, I just saw the tell. So yeah, it just shows you how unique some of these photos are and what goes into them. So no doubt another really unique image right here. That's awesome. Here is a Solbass United 747 SP. This is a very nice one with the smaller titles right here. I think this was a really iconic looking aircraft for them. So definitely another very nice livery combination for the SP. Here is a JAL 747. This is at Honolulu. Very cool shot. They flew some really unique aircraft types to H&L for a very long time, and they still do. So definitely awesome to see what they bring to the United States. And I'm sorry, the picture isn't very good, but this is a really cool Walt Disney World. I think this is a JAL. Yeah, there's the JAL logo. Boeing 747. Just the amount of detail put into this livery is truly incredible. Disney Sea promotion for Tokyo. So I just think that's really cool to see and what goes into that. So truly spectacular and definitely a wonderful aircraft here to say the least. Here's a Braniff International 747. This is another really cool one since obviously they didn't fly for very long. So definitely a fantastic catch and really happy to see it right here. It looks quite spectacular. And here is a really cool 747. I think it's some sort of private one. This one looks really cool and definitely like all the variables that go into the configuration and whatnot. So it's a great shot. And that is it for the actual photos. So what we're going to do from here is I'm actually going to show you some video clips. And after I show you the video clips of some more pictures in the live narration, I will jump back in and give some thoughts. So let's go ahead and do that right now.
This was a lease from Pan Am.
Wow.
It's not a great slide. It's a little blurry, but that was a Pan Am registered airplane because it's got the white fuselage.
It's cool.
Of course, UPS was a big operator of 747s in the late or the mid-80s. The contract carrier Orion Air flew them, and then UPS. And then now currently flying the 400 in the trade. Japan Asian Airlines, a lot of carriers had to rebrand a few airplanes because they went to Taipei and China. And the Chinese were like, you really can't do both, so they had to make a. So there was KLM Asia, there was Swiss Air Asia, there was Japan Asia. Those were the circumvent the. Just keep everybody. It's a political. It's a political thing. That's the South African Railway scheme. Very great.
He's loving
Exactly. It's a beautiful thing. Southern Winds, some charter outfit. But, lots of 747s in the 80s and 90s. One-offs.
It's the win.
One.
Yeah.
Japan Airlines painted some airplanes for Disney.
That is really nice.
Alrighty, everybody, so I hope all of you enjoyed those. Let me go ahead and show you some of those pictures again. So let's go one by one. So there's another Pan Am shot that's really cool. Let me see if I can get it zoomed in there. So there we go. Very nice Pan Am shots. That's definitely a really cool one to see. And the National is very cool as well, along with another Pan Am rotation shot. That was nice as well. There's another Saul Bass at San Francisco. Really, really good light. And there's Boston again with the British Airways. I believe it's the Negus livery 747, looking really sharp. TWA no titles. That was very neat. Not exactly sure where that's going on. And then we get to another TWA. Very cool shot. Got the L1011 in the back too, so that's nice detail. The Hawaiian Express 747 looking sharp. Here's the 747 as well for Saul Bass on United. And there's another Negus British Airways 747. There's a Avianca Columbia 747 at Miami. Really cool that spot still exists, pretty much in the same capacity. And you also got an Air Florida 737 Classic. Saudia Boeing 747, looking very sharp. And there's a Korean Air 747. Japan Airlines, very nice shots. And Alitalia right there. And also Airlines Argentinas in that one. Into the next one, we got this Philippine Airlines, very sharp. Singapore Airlines, really cool. Cathay Pacific, very nice. Avianca Columbia, that might be at Miami again. Love the light. Japan 744, very cool to get some 400s in here. There's a Malaysia 744, very new at the time, and those photos presumably. Saudia 747 Classic, very nice. And also a Coletta getting de-iced. That's a really nice shot with the light in the snow. That's a really good capture. Here's a Cathay Pacific Cargo 747 Classic. ANA 747 Classic. China Airlines Cargo 747, that was very new at that time. Kitty Hawk International, very unique. Didn't even know this existed. Kind of forgot that we saw it, so that's very cool. Air Zabi, I think, 747. A little overexposed, tough to tell, but can't get the camera always just right, so it's completely okay. MEA 747, very cool. Very awesome to see that they had those. Air France Cargo at Boston, very nice shot right there. Love the font. And an Eastern 747 as well. And then, let's see here. There's a handful more. There's an American. Really nice shot. Not sure where. UPS, that's a really cool shot. Like the older livery. Japan Asia, that's another very nice shot. So very cool to see that. That is a South African Airways again. That looks to be, I think the other one's an SP. This looks like maybe a 200, so that's pretty cool, or 100. There's a Southern Winds, so that must have been the hybrid that we saw previously, so that's really cool to see. And that takes us into that JL Disney special again. However, this one is obviously a little bit different. It has a little airplane on it, so that's pretty cool. Those specials really went crazy. Another UPS special, really cool that they had some of those for a while. Qantas had a really cool F1 special, or whichever event that is. So that's very cool, and a 400 in fact. Orient Thai had a very cool livery here, so that's a really cool one. See all the ties in the background too. Cabo, very neat, very, very different, so that's another really cool catch. Air Pacific, very nice. Served in Fiji, presumably, so very nice to see that. Southern Air had some really cool ones. I believe it's LAX. Lufthansa Cargo, looking very sharp. And TWA with a all-white livery, very cool. Here is it looks like the Royal Air Maroc, but it says Ram on the tail. Yeah, Royal Air Maroc, duh, sorry. Very nice livery right there, that's pretty cool. And we also have an Olympic at Chicago. That's from the L Gates, that's a cool capture. And also a Continental, their sub-brand at that time. Very nice. Okay, do we have a few more? Okay, we saw that one. And here's a couple more. Saudi Arabian. We have Yashmin. I'm not sure. Nabil Air. Not sure about that one. It's flipped around. Saudi Arabian. Saudia. And there's their 744. Very new at that time. Very cool. And there's an SP. Looks like Everett. Boeing Field, rather. Excuse me. And this is the promo video that I showed in the seminar video that he did on 747, but it's a really cool video showing the first test flight of the Boeing 747 around Boeing Field, so it's really cool. Definitely recommend checking out that seminar video if you haven't. It goes into all the detail on that. And I believe, was there a little bit more here? Just a little bit, and that is the end of it. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Really cool, slide presentation. He did a really good job putting it all together. Let me find a really good shot here to finish up with. Let me just put it back on the, which one? This one's pretty unique, so let's go ahead and do that. That actually might be a regular 747 now I'm looking at it, but regardless, it's a pretty cool one. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this, a really fun slide presentation. We'll have the DC-10 commemoration slides coming up as well, so stay on the lookout for that video, and also the mix and match slides, which are really fun too. This is an awesome annual tradition that I was fortunate enough to find out about in the Kansas City show, and excited for it at Atlanta as well. So stay on the lookout for more Airliners International updates at ATL. It's going to be awesome and very excited for it. With that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and one of you for watching. My name is Redriver Aviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriver Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriver Aviation is signing off.